Welcome everyone to my new price prediction video presentation for EOS cryptocurrency, another one out here that has been performing for the past couple of years, and we're looking forward to seeing what's happening, especially today that for the last 24 hours we have a 20% volume increase. EOS has been around for the past two bull market cycles, taking the price action up to $17–18. Even in the past one, we've been up around $14. So right now there is still a huge gap between this price action and the previous ones. I'd like to share with you and talk about it as their community is very strong on what do they enjoy, especially with the fact that people to be close around the project for already 5 to 6 years means something. Not just about a speculatory side, but something about a future side of the project. So we're going to talk about the charts and handle the price prediction for December 2023. And make sure if you enjoyed this video to like it, as well as subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have many other videos as well, including, live trading presentations and so on. By the way, for those of you that would like to become traders, whether we talk about part-time or full-time, or you're around the crypto space, we have a one-on-one coaching program with me in order to transform you a professional trader. An intensive, private, comprehensive as well, with me directly, where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade. I'm going to talk about this one at the end of the at the end of the video, including about the no prior fee to join, done for you trading based on commission from pure profits, trading ability for you to join my trades if you think that's something you're interested directly through API trading permission, no prior fee, like I said, only from profits achieved. So let's see, what do we have with EOS right here on the table on the daily candlesticks. Well, recently, just like 4 days ago, we break out of the winter environment line. This is a situation that has to be covered, as the accumulation stage for EOS has not been the same like for many other cryptocurrencies. We've been still in a downtrending type of accumulation stage, which wasn't flat at all, as you can see. And this one has strongly decreased basically throughout, and if I measure this from the beginning of the year when we actually had a pump, we are still under the price we were on 1st of January, which is exactly right there in that little structure. That's where we were at the beginning of the year. So we've pumped straight afterwards, and then a massive downtrend started, which is the last stage basically of the bear market that EOS has been going through, and it is something that a lot of people have not expected to be that deep, but based on the way the whole markets have behaved and the way the community was no longer enthusiastic. I mean, a part of the community, of course, it's always people that are bad mouthing something if it doesn't move in that day, and I am basically trying to run some education here on YouTube, which is why I'm posting these videos. So number one thing is, if you look at a crypto that moved and yours that you're holding your bag is not moving, straight away you have a feeling of frustration that you should have been in other cryptos. If that thing happens over and over again, I'm telling you, you get so angry on the topic that you're going to sell right before it starts moving, which is exactly the case that it happened with a lot of the people right here in the lows. I mean, it didn't move sufficiently well. I mean, 41% is less than decent, I would say. I wanted to say decent, guys. I wanted to say, I think this isn't something that I should most likely laugh about, but 41% is, for this rally right here, something that the majority of the other altcoins did in the first week of their rally. So not satisfying. I'm going to put it like that. I'm going to try to use the perfect words. So we just broke out recently from the top that has been established. I mean, you broke out exactly when BTC is having difficult times. I mean, come on, guys. Today it's 8th of December, BTC having a difficult time out there. This prediction is aiming to speak about December's numbers, but EOS was pretty much struggling without volume in the past days when the whole crypto market was going parabolically. I'm trying to be honest with you guys and portray you the numbers as they are. So right now, what do I consider as a target? Well, first of all, I want to make sure that the breakout we did out of this environment line is going to still be intact. Because in the way it looks right now, and if BTC retraces, by the way, it is around 44 grand BTC right now. So if it retraces, I'm afraid that EOS is going to go below the environment line again, and then trouble, because even more people will start dumping, even more and more people will start getting rid of this. It's not a great future in that case scenario when the community starts losing confidence, which is something that usually happens during bear markets, but not during rallies of pre-bull markets. If you lose the faith during those moments, I mean, that's pretty much terrible. Now, as optimistic targets, I would see basically the blue line right there, which is an anchored volume-weighted average price indicator portraying around the dollar mark. Again, not a big deal percentage-wise. I mean, 27% should be possible in half a day for this kind of altcoins. 27% would be the first target basically we talk about, and then obviously the mixture of golden pocket resistance along the way with a top line of the anchored volume-weighted average price. So that's it from that standpoint. Now, obviously, the higher target is the major. It's a very strong supply lever over there and a mixture of resistances that are putting us under pressure. Definitely far away from us for the moment. What's happening on the other side? Well, there's one great thing. I mean, you are finding support basically from the lower line of the anchored pattern, which is great. I want to take this out and share with you the moving averages. So the moving averages are still pretty much terrible. Why? Because not even 20 days has moved above 200 days, guys. And this is probably the first cryptocurrency I see during this rally making videos daily for the past couple of weeks, putting out materials that this crypto has not performed above the blue line, which is the 200 days. I mean, I do understand the nature of difficulties between the delay type of activity that the majority of the alts have put together, but such weak performance we have not seen to be compared. Honestly speaking, for the ones that actually do technicals, such weak performance we have not seen. So it has no equal at the moment. 20 days are not above 200 days. Keep in mind that for many other altcoins out there, not just 20 days, 50 days and 100 days are also above 200 days. Right? And on top of that, there is a so big gap between 20 days and 200 days in a way of 20 days are much, much higher than the 200 days. For example, if 200 days is where it's located now, this blue line is the 200 days. The 20 days is the red line. It's somewhere here. This is a gap basically like that for the majority of other altcoins, which shows strength. If you don't have that strength, you can get married to a project, but it will not deliver you the numbers. Obviously, you can stay in debt and eventually it will perform. So this is the only way you can save yourself at the moment with that kind of a thinking. Now, I'm not sure if it's the best place for resources to put into, but I'm doing my job here to do the technicals. I've received requests from my students as well. People wanted to see around what's happening. This is a different thing. You need to see things differently as well. If you're coming out to this video to see it as I'm trying to put together material of bad mouthing or any other form to portray a unreal side of the market, no. I'm not doing that. I'm just telling you the truth by running 12 hours a day of trading and technicals and coachings and conversations with people. I'm in the business quite heavy. So if I compare this one to others, I do it in a most neutral and rational way. And I have to compare it. I definitely have to compare it because there's a market of altcoins that you can participate. It's not just this or others. So you need to make your best decision with your resources. That's all for today, guys. Once again, if you care about your education, if you think by improving your education can improve the results of your performance, and not just with, amateur or beginners things or a couple of details here or there, that's not education. This is a comprehensive coaching program live with me where I'll take you by hand and make sure you become a trader. Whether we talk about part-time and full-time. As well, you can join in the meantime to my Done For You trading because it has no upfront fees, only commission from the pure profits made, which are paid by you every 7 days. We do the trading outsourced through API trading permission. That's all, guys. Like the video if you enjoyed this, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and make sure to schedule up yourself a free call with me on Calendly to talk about those things. Have a good time.